Hello everyone, my name is Matthew, and today I will be discussing why nuclear energy is the temporary solution for the energy crisis. For starters, what is nuclear energy? Well, nuclear energy is the energy stored between the bond of two atoms. This energy can be released and then harnessed to boil water to generate electricity by turning a turbine. This energy can be released in two different ways, nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. Nuclear fission is when you break an atom into two smaller atoms and harness the energy released in the breaking of that bond. This is how we utilize nuclear energy in modern-day society. Nuclear fusion is when you fuse two smaller atoms to form a single larger atom. Then you harness the energy in the formation of that bond. This is how our sun produces energy. The first nuclear power plant, Obninsk nuclear power plant, began to produce electricity on June 26, 1954, and continued to produce electricity until 1959, but remained open as a research and isotope production research plant till April 29, 2002. So how do nuclear reactors actually produce electricity? Well, most nuclear reactors use chain reactions to produce heat to power turbines, which drive generators. The chain reactions involve the uranium atoms within the reactor core, which become bombarded with neutrons to make the atoms unstable and then break down into more stable atoms, releasing radiation, which in turn heats the water surrounding the core. This produces steam that directly turns the turbine and powers the generator, finally creating electricity. The only released products are carbon dioxide and water vapor, which are significantly less harmful to the environment than burning coal or oil. Today, there are more than 400 power plants producing electricity for 31 countries worldwide. Nuclear energy is more convenient than coal or oil because it can be virtually isolated and constructed anywhere. It does not require a continuous delivery of oil or coal daily, and does not need to be close to a mine because nuclear power plants do not require much upkeep. Nuclear energy is safer than burning fossil fuels, which release many harmful products into our atmosphere. There have only been 3 nuclear power plant disasters in the history of nuclear energy, as opposed to 279 major oil and coal disasters. An additional 2.1 million deaths annually are linked to particulate matter air pollution, which is primarily generated from the burning of fossil fuels. The 3 power plant disasters included 3 Mile Island Power Plant, the Chernobyl power plant, and the Fukushima power plant. After every disaster, the scientific community debates on whether nuclear energy is still reliable and a safe method of energy production. Although nuclear energy is relatively safe, it creates nuclear waste, for which we have no use for, and as a result, we bury it in a semi-safe location and let it break down into less radioactive substances over the course of the next 1,000 years. Nuclear energy is not the solution to the energy crisis, but it is rather like a band-aid for the energy deficit wound we have. We should utilize nuclear energy and make it as advanced as possible within the next decade. During this time period, we will be able to totally stop burning oil and coal. Then, during the next few decades, we can utilize nuclear energy without using coal or oil, while also making technological advances to move away from nuclear energy within the next few decades. In the end, nuclear energy is our best option. It makes the most energy with the least amount of resources. It can be constructed and utilized in any geographic or climatic conditions, and is relatively safe for humans and the environment. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.